So the difference between these two treatments is knowing when your hair needs strength versus moisture. So if your hair is lacking moisture, then you will want to for sure apply a restorative treatment. You usually need a restorative treatment after coming out of protective style because your hair has not been able to receive the number one hydration agent that's out there for your hair, which is water. So usually after a protective style, you definitely need a restorative treatment. Some signs that your hair will let you know that it needs to be restored is a lack of moisture, a lack of nourishment, it's tangling easily, it's dry and brittle to the touch, it's shedding, it's breaking, it's frizzy. Usually that is a sign that you need a restorative treatment. And a restorative treatment is really like a really good deep hydration or conditioning treatment. And when it comes to protein, the only time you want to incorporate that into your hair care regimen is if you have noticed there is a sign of weakness. It has lost its strength. I know a lot of people, tend to get protein mixed up with restorative treatments and deep conditioning treatments, but protein does not moisturize your hair. I need to say that because the reason why we also can't get the results and reach the goals that we want to reach, when it comes to our natural hair is because we are misusing these products. That's like the number one thing that we're out here doing. If you have high porosity, if you notice there's a loss of elasticity in your curls, if they're feeling mushy to the touch, if you get chemical treatments, then that is a clear indicator that you're going to need a protein treatment. It's a little bit more intense and a little bit more aggressive than your regular restorative treatments. Oh, also your hair, it will lack definition. Your curls will be literally lifeless. And when this is happening, this is usually saying your hair has lost some of the keratin that it naturally have or has. And our hair contains at least 98% keratin. And we need that keratin in our hair. We need that protein in our hair in order for it to maintain the integrity of it. But that's about it. It can be confusing because I feel like restorative and protein can overlap because it shows some of the same signs and symptoms. But just know that one is less intense. One is more intense. One requires, one indicates that you need strength. One indicates that you need more moisture. And that can kind of help you differentiate the two just by understanding protein means you need strength and restorative means you need moisture. However, the best way to know what it is that your hair really needs is just booking a consultation with a natural hair specialist and allowing them to guide you through that because it will be really hard to tell. It's going to be really hard to tell because those two are very similar but very different at the same time. So I hope that helped. If it did, I can, clarify a little deeper and a little more.